good evening. We are back with our last bit of Tetris for Wheel of Struggle. We have a total of 5 hours to play, and we're about 4 hours, 8 minutes in. So we're going to finish up our last hour tonight. And next game up for the wheel is Super Mario 64. I don't know if we'll play that tonight or not, but we will see how it goes. So let's hop on over to some Tetris. All right. So far, our highest score is 42,560. And that's mostly because I can't stop myself from just trying to clear all the lines. Otherwise, I think we'd be a lot further than that. But who knows? Maybe tonight will be the night that I figure out how to do that. Either way, it's just been a lot of fun to just get some Tetris time in. Oh, I want to do that so bad, but I gotta set it up. Alright, we're in need of a long 10. Game's just like, no, you've had all the long Tims that you're gonna have. Oh, come on. You could absolutely give... Ha! Here we go! Boop! Dang. Close that off and I could have used it. See, this is why you should just clear all the lines. Because then you wouldn't come up with a mess like this. Alright, so not one of my best starts. So if I'd have gotten that right, it could have been pretty great. And tomorrow is another spin for the wheel. And we're almost done with spins for the year, so I'm not sure what's coming up next. I've got a work meeting until 10 tomorrow, and then the wheel spin happens shortly after 10, so I'm gonna have to remember to hop right into that. Not that I can't find out later, but... Rooting for Long Tim, yeah. Long Tim did me dirty last time, though. What's your guess for what's gonna get spun on the wheel this time? You know, I just feel like that's going to be teased the whole time, but never get spun. I gotta think of what to nominate for next year. Besides possibly Tetris Sphere again. Yeah, at least I've got plenty of time. I've got to figure out if there's a way that I can nominate Stardew. Like if there's some kind of way you could do a run with it. And the only thing I could think of so far is just a straight up money being the decider. And you just start your run and you have 5 hours to make as much money as possible. And your money total at the end is essentially then your score. But I don't know if that would really work out. But it could be fun. But also, I know that preference is given to games that you don't have to buy. And while I feel like most people probably already own Stardew, or they should, some people might have to buy it. $15, okay. And I mean, if they don't have it, most people do, and it could be, you know, like game shared or whatever on Steam. I feel like I just want to share games with other people that I've loved. But I know that's not necessarily gonna make for a good wheel game. Like, here, play Reciteer. Oh, Henry Hatsworth, though. That would be funny. It's cheap enough, but I don't know if I could come up with a, like, a good rule set for it. Or like I don't know. Like, how would you determine like a scoring system and that kind of stuff for some of them is the challenge. Your insane aquarium. More fun because it'd just be fun to see everybody like experience the weirdness that Insane Aquarium is. Also a cheap game. Did you nominate Henry Hatsworth the one time? I can't remember. That's probably what I'm remembering then. I mean, if I nominate it, then we can really try and get him to play it again. We know that the Brits love their tea time. Exactly. Ah! Not enough spins. Did it again. Try again. Do DS games work all that well on like Messin and stuff? Like, are there the ROMs for it that work well? Oh, yeah, like going between the top screen, bottom screen. Or Trump, yeah. That's fair. Yeah, but something like Trauma Center, like you said, would be really hard because you have to touchpad a lot of that stuff. Nominate Doki Doki. I don't know. Game completion? Like time at game completion where you defeat, isn't her name Monica? Or I guess completion time at each chapter, too. So it might be a bit too dark of a game to do for the wheel. Like, I know gory is not so bad, but that's kind of a dark game. This way. Just one away from that having been a Tetris. I gotta say, when you got home earlier from picking up Viv from daycare, and you went upstairs, she was down there holding her nose, and I said, "What's the matter?" And she goes, "It's stinky." I said, "What's stinky? Are you stinky? Did you have a poop?" And she goes, "No, Daddy pooped." I was just like, "Yeah, Daddy just dropped one on the floor and then went upstairs, like, later, guys." It's like, "Yeah, sure, Viv, I'm sure that Daddy just dropped trout and we didn't catch him." I didn't mention to her that it's her job to make sure that you don't poop on the floor. Exactly. The only one she can really blame is herself. I'm surprised that neither one of them liked the stuffed peppers tonight. Lily's liked them in the past. And I think Viv has eaten the components separately before. And I wonder if Viv would have eaten it, if Lily would have then eaten it also. Like, she saw Viv not have to eat it, so then she was like, I'm gonna see if I can play that game too. Whatever, just means more for us. They snooze, they lose. I will gladly eat all the stuffed peppers. Shoot. I did make a nice little box, though. I wasn't ready to go fast. Dang it. Oh, hey, that's my highest score yet, though. Where's my pen? Nice. Okay. I didn't really expect that one to go all that well. But it did. Are you back to mount hunting tonight? In WoW? Gotcha. Yeah, I'm pretty tired too. So I think we'll probably end up just going as long as Tetris tonight and then probably going to bed. Dang work. Lily said she does want to go to the birthday party this weekend. So I told her that I would go and get a present for her friend when I go to the store on Friday. And she's like, well, why can't I go? I was like, because you're going to be in school. I was like, I know, it's awful, but you're going to have to just trust me this time to pick out a gift for you. I know. You should have seen her pout because I didn't want to stop home and let her grab her money before we went to the grocery store. She's like, no, I'm just not having a very good day. Like, okay. Do you guys have anything planned for the wheel off season yet? I just mean, do you have any of those planned yet? Or are they still in talks? Nice. Is Mike gonna be doing any racing, or is he kind of out for his house situation? That should be a good one. FF4, nice. I'm so glad that Lucas got started with Wheel of Struggle stuff. I need to listen to some of his stuff that he's got posted on YouTube. Because does he actually stream it on Twitch? I think he only does it on YouTube, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. I didn't think that he'd made a Twitch account to stream on. Like, I know he has a Twitch account, but I didn't think he had made one to do the streaming on it. Gotcha. So I never see him. I guess I don't know if I have friended him. I need to do that. So I haven't seen him go live, but it would make sense if I haven't followed him. Sorry, Lucas. I need to go through and follow some of our other friends from college that are streaming and stuff now and doing wheel stuff, like Big Captain. I also need to think of things to stream when I'm not doing um, wheel stuff, like when I want to just kind of dink around. I've been playing so much Fields of Mystria that streaming it wouldn't go so well since I've got almost everything done. It'd just be like, watch me feed my animals. Oh, shit. Watch me feed my animals and then run around and chop up some trees. The end. Like, that's it. Because once you get to the animal breeding part of it, it's just kind of biding your time and collecting the last few things for the museum that you haven't gotten so far. And then I need to find a different game to play. Could always do some more House Flipper. But I haven't really been feeling it lately. I don't even want to clean my own house, so like I don't want to clean somebody else's house either. I'll have to look through your game library too and see if I can find something else to play. Though maybe I will play something from the big old box of games my mom just sent. Get down on some Amazon Trail. See, that's the thing. I don't know what it is that I want to play right now. Like, I'm kinda Stardew gamed out a little bit. Like the cozy farm sim ones. However, saying that, I would still totally play a new one if one came around. I just don't want to start a new game on the ones that I've already got. Part of me wants to play Persona 5 again, but I also don't necessarily want to get that involved in a game. Basically, I'm feeling lazy, but I want to do something, but I just don't know what. Maybe I just need you to play a game so I can watch. And fall asleep. I'll start pestering you like the girls do. Aren't you gonna play Persona? Aren't you gonna play Yakuza? Yeah, but I need you to play it on the big TV so that I can watch and fall asleep. Maybe I need to play Yakuza. And play the one that has Majima everywhere. Just because that's so fun. I wouldn't be any good at the mini games, like, oh, do all the baseball and do all the, you know, pool and all that. I would not do well at that. But that's not really required. That's just kind of a full completion-y kind of stuff. I was trying to work towards the platinum on Persona 5. But then I kind of lost interest and was like, yeah, that takes a long time. I could play any of the other Persona games, honestly. The music on them is just so good. And speaking of good music, I could play a Fallout game. problem is just too many choices. How can I pick when there's just so many games? And then I get so tired trying to pick, and I fall asleep. Boo. They're okay. What was the one that we had on the computer? I think it was, what, Stepmania? I liked playing that. Yeah, I saw that it's on the wheel. I was like, I hope that one gets picked. Not that I'm great at it, but just that it's fun. That sounds familiar. Oh, play that one rhythm game that Sam loved, with the skeleton guys. Oh god. I can't remember the name of it. Yes, Guitar Man. Put that one on the wheel. Oh, it didn't go? Oh. Yeah. That would keep it from getting too far then. You could always try. It's such a silly one. I just remember you guys playing that so much. I think it was in the dorms. Oh, god dang it. Depth perception screws me again. I wonder if there's ever going to be a time when somebody nominates something like Minesweeper for the wheel. Pinball? Yeah. I do like some pinball, though. Yes. The old, old, old pinball. Who knows, maybe I'll bust out some of the games my mom sent that are like the card games and stuff. Play some poker, play some solitaire. Dang it. I have no idea what that is. Mm. There were a couple of games that I was playing. I can't remember what the names of them are, but they were a certain kind of card game. And I didn't fully understand it as a kid. Like how you would win and I think tick tricks. Um, but I bet I could probably figure it out now. Let's see if we can find anybody else playing Tetris tonight. So I'm guessing, actually, let's check to see first if there's anybody in the wheel that's streaming. I don't think so, but... No, just Captain was earlier, but he's done. That guy's not wearing a shirt. And while that could be interesting, I don't think we're gonna go there. It does say his name is Testosterone. The Milkers are milking tonight, and that's interesting. But I think maybe not. This guy is playing some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Oh, it won't let me raid. Won't let me raid him. Oh, this guy's playing some older Tetris, so we'll just head over here. Looks like his name is Super Saiyan. So thanks everybody for coming out tonight, and we will probably try some Mario 64 in the next coming week or so. So have a wonderful night, and I will catch you next time. What? Oh, good night. Uh-oh. Why do you always come right at the very end? You need to start coming earlier. Again, I know. I've been on for a whole hour. But it's getting later, and I've got a headache, and we've had our 5 hours of Tetris. Our highest score was 49,608. So, it's not been, well, maybe it's been a few minutes less than an hour. It's been 54 minutes and 30 seconds. So, I mean, I can round it up to an hour here and get to a full hour of streaming, I suppose, if I must. But I'm thinking over the next few days, or maybe on the weekend, we're gonna try Super Mario 64, or Mario 64, or whatever you call it. I've not played it. Didn't have it growing up. I don't know why. So mom was all big into the regular Nintendo games, like Donkey Kong and all the stuff that, you know, the main bread and butter ones. I'm getting those for us. Yeah, I know. It's totally crazy. But from what I've seen of Mario 64, the main game is grabbing Mario's face and pulling it around and giving him the silliest face that you can, and then you just win. So I think I can probably handle that, and it shouldn't take me too long, and I might just be able to get the highest score on that one. The other thing that I've noticed, because I've seen it like a little bit on Games Done Quick, like the Summer Games Done Quick and stuff, is that it's all just ice and snow levels. Somehow every time I look up and see it, it's just ice and snow levels. So, yeah. I'm not sure how far I will even get on Mario 64. But it's probably not going to be all like, what is it, 120 stars? Or even beat the game. I might not even get to 20 stars. I'm not really sure. I've never been particularly good at the Mario type games, like platformers and stuff. Jumping just does not work well for me. Always like, okay, jump. And then he doesn't jump. You'd think he'd want to, but I guess not. And then we'll see what spins up tomorrow. Your Mario jumps? I must have a defective Mario. Even like Super Mario for the Super Nintendo, I was still terrible at that. I think it's mostly because I more enjoyed watching people play it than playing it myself. And then I would get distracted going, you know, partway through the game and be like, and on to something else. And then I'd come back and be like, where was I? And just start over again. Yeah, Mario doesn't like me. Yoshi either. I got bad news about Yoshi. He dies a lot. Yeah, I think like between my brother and I playing, you know, we've beaten Super Mario on Super Nintendo a couple times. But I would get distracted and be like, oh yeah, I want to go up here and do this and get all of the levels. But they're all hard. Yeah, Yoshis are not meant to be in this world very long, unfortunately. They just don't last. just gotta sacrifice the Yoshis. And like, I don't know, but it always looked to me like Mario was just cracking Yoshi upside the back of the head to get him to eat stuff. So maybe Yoshi's happy to be done with him and be like, okay, I gotta go. I never could figure out like the Yoshi jump. You know how to like time it just right so you jump off of him and get like a double jump. Sacrifice the Yoshi to get higher. I know. Not great at video games. Not at that kind of video games. But give me a cozy game like Harvest Moon or Stardew or Fields of Mystria and I'm all over it. There's rarely any jumping involved. A lot of times no sacrificing involved. I really just think that everybody's out to get Yoshi personally. Poor Yoshi. I do like that he did get his own game, which I also haven't played. Not really. I think I played a little bit of it, but I don't think I played very much. See, I kind of wonder if Luigi secretly just wants to do in Mario because he gets all the attention, but he's a little bit cowardly, so he doesn't. Like, I don't think Mario thinks too much about Luigi, right? I think he just kind of does his own thing, and if he had to choose, yeah, he would totally Yoshi Luigi, and he would sacrifice him to get up higher, or do whatever he needs to. Um, but I think that there's some jealousy going on from Luigi to Mario. It's always called Super Mario, but it's never called Super Luigi. There was what, Yoshi's Island and Yoshi's Cookie? I feel like there might have been a two, like a Yoshi's Island 2 or something, but I could be wrong on that one. It sounds right, but who even knows? Mark does. Yoshi, Yoshi's Cookie, Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, gotcha. I have not seen the Mario movies. Like, I have seen little bits of some of them, but I haven't seen them in their entirety. And I've seen clips of them sometimes, but never like the entire thing. which I'm pretty sure probably gives a lot of context to um, Mario and Luigi and their relationship and stuff, but I have not. And I know that Mark and Lily have seen the newer Mario movie, the one that has Jack Black as Bowser, but I haven't seen it yet. I feel like she got that one for her birthday or something. I can't remember. Or maybe we got it for somebody else for their birthday. One of those two. She particularly enjoys the Peaches song. And so does my niece. And we were back visiting them in August. They were both back in the back of the car singing the Peaches song. And I was like, I did not even know you watched that movie. And she's like, oh yeah, it was great. Like, I would not have figured that my sister would sit down and watch that with you. But alright. Alright, let's see where we can go rate, because I need to get to bed. I get to start out my day tomorrow with a 2-hour meeting. That could probably be a really long email. So I am so excited for that. I probably should watch them, and I bet Lily would really enjoy watching them too. So maybe someday we'll have to find them online and just sit and do a Mario movie weekend. Just put the littlest one to bed first, and then be like, hey, sneak out of bed, we're doing a movie night. She'd be so excited. She'd be like, I could just stay up late and watch movies? Yeah, but you can't tell your sister. Like, you tell her, and the jig is up, man. And we don't get to have movie nights anymore, because she'll know. And she'll want to stay up late, too. The thing is, they just have to stop wearing us out so bad so that when it does come time for bedtime, we're not so exhausted that we can't do movie night. Because I've thought about it before. I'm like, oh yeah, I should get Lily back up after we put Viv to bed, and then we can do a movie night. Just us, just all of us. But then by the time I get them to bed, it's like, oh my god, I am exhausted. And I want them to just go to sleep. Just go to sleep and leave me alone for a minute. It's like, oh yeah, that probably isn't gonna work for movie night. And Viv and movie night don't go together because she just bounces around and wants to play. Yeah, she's not big on movies. But she would like to watch, her Netflix shows over and over while she plays and eats snacks. Alright. I'm tuckered. Let's go... Instead of watching some more Tetris, let's watch some TCG Card Shop Simulator. and see if he gets any stinky guys sprayed. So, thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry that you came in right at the end. Yeah, I know the first one's not animated. That one's like a live action. I think that isn't that the really goofy Mario movie? I feel like that one's like this really silly one. I think I've seen some clips of that one. And I'll have to see and make sure that none of them are like too creepy for her because she's kind of prone to nightmares. And I don't want to have her crawling in bed with me just because I did a movie night. Alright, well, have a good night, and hopefully you can catch me for some Mario for more than just a minute or two. And we'll see if I can make it to 20 stars with Mario. You wiped out from seeing it everywhere. Lily thinks that game is hilarious. She has started playing TCG Card Shop with her Pokemon cards and a little toy register. And then Mark will go into her room and be like, oh, I'm a stinky guy. And then she sprays him. But anyway, bye.